and they send them out to get the symbol. Like every school's got a symbol, and then when it comes back, I have to do like the quality check just to see if it's all right, colors are correct, and I make a decision where if I keep it in the warehouse, or that I send them to the school if they need it. So that's pretty much what I do as my day job, as well as networking as well. You good, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm just trying to,
Yeah, it's all right.
yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, it's all right. But while he's looking for something, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And also when it comes to this show here, I do this 100% by myself. Actually, when it comes to this show, I do it more on Instagram. That's where pretty much most of all my interviews are, as well as like stuff, stories and stuff. And trying to, with me coming on to here, it's me pretty much experimenting with TikTok and see how it go. Because I know it's a completely different algorithm altogether. But what I do know is that I am trying to get more, trying to see what their algorithm is like on TikTok and see how we go with that. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Uh, did you need a better light, Bobby?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. Alright.
Yeah, it's very awkward, especially doing it in your own room, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that, man. Because I do this. Well, I do it in my room as well. So I've got people looking at my curtain and shit. I've got people looking at stuff, and it's crazy, absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Um.
actually cool.
Where's my stuff at?
Chat and interview. I like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm also noticing the top in the corner there, underneath your, underneath where it has your title there, you've got chat and interview underneath there. I like that.
Thank you.
All right, I'm ready for the next question, sir. Let's do it.
All right. We are back. Okay. Let me see. All right. So, first question is, what are you trying to get out of TikTok? Like a goal, a dream, like like a push note, like you have like a particular like follower
Mm.
goal, or like um uh like is it like just for like what's the I'm looking for?
Is it
Um
more of a like? Are you talking about like? Is it more of like a hobby thing, or are you trying to achieve something, or what are the? Yeah, okay. So the ambition and the goals with TikTok, right? Is obviously getting more connections, obviously getting more connections through every algorithm possible, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Pretty much just spreading the show everywhere. Like if you like exactly how, when it comes to a radio station, like they're going to be promoting shows here, promoting shows there, and promoting shows there. That's pretty much what I'm trying to achieve at the moment, and followers wise, I mean, look, I mean, if I get the followers, cool. I mean, if I mean, I know there are people out there that really absorb the message what the show uh, sends out, and they really absorbed it. It really connects with people, which I'm very proud of, and that's the goal that I've reached, and and which I'm very happy for, and I'm very proud of myself for that. And we'll just see. Again, it's pretty much just seeing where it takes me. Like I can't really say there's a specific goal. Like I'm the top. I've got that mentality now where if I'm going on, just say if I'm going on TikTok, let's try it out with that and see where it goes, And if it works, cool. If it doesn't, cool. We'll go somewhere else and we'll do it there again. That at least we've known that we've said, hey, we've tried TikTok, well, and then the algorithm worked or it didn't work or whatever, and then yeah, we'll just do something else if it doesn't work.
okay. Um let me see, do I have a follow up question? Let me see. Okay, so
Next question. Let's go.
Okay, so okay, so I know you were a big fan of Craig Ferguson. I saw.
Hell yeah.
So my next question is, who inspired you? So like, like I said, Craig Ferguson. So like um, what aspect or like qualities of Craig Ferguson do you like admire the most? If that makes sense.
It was him being himself.
Right.
That was the big thing for me. It was him being himself. Like I've always loved Craig Ferguson because he loved being himself. He he barely does anything scripted. Yes, he does a pre-show, but that's obviously for company purposes and as well as just trying to see what the questions are and stuff like that. But when it comes to seeing the environment and seeing how different it was, like I don't know any talk show that's got a robot skeleton or of two people in a horse costume. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see that anywhere, and that kind of really grabbed my attention already because again, like no one. Because actually, no, sorry, it kind of reminds me of Australian shows where they used to use like little puppets as a little sidekick. Because there's this one I want you to Google it when you're ready. His name is Agro as in Agro, and he was like a little puppet. He was like a really sarcastic kind of smart aleck kind of puppet. And just to sort of bring a different vibe to the show. And it kind of reminded me of that. And then it was really refreshing. It was really, really refreshing seeing that. Um, and I thought to myself, I'm like, man, I wish I can kind of do that. Like that's kind of inspired because again, I love talking to people. I love having conversations with people, and I just love that kind of vibe where you can just have a chat and really just be yourself and let loose and just chill, really. And it's something that you can. And a lot of people said I've got the radio voice. A lot of people say I've got the TV voice or the TV personality. So I'm really pursuing that as well. So it's kind of killing two birds with one stone with that one. And yeah, so that's pretty much where the inspiration from came from. And it's actually interesting you mentioned for Craig Ferguson as well because he's got his own podcast too. And I started listening to it, and he was actually interviewing Josh Robert Thompson, who was actually the voice of Jeff, right? And it was, man, it was a great interview, man, because they were just reminiscing, they were just talk like little behind the scenes secrets of certain things, and it was a great conversation.